Everyone, this is your girl Lala, aka the baddest woman of YouTube. And if you are new to my channel, make sure you go ahead and click on the subscribe button down below. And also turn on your notification bell to let you know that, hey, I uploaded a new video. And also follow me on my social medias. I'm going to leave that information down below on the description box. And also make sure you cop my merch. I'm thinking about putting a new product out there. I don't know, it's still in the works. For a little kink, kicking little kinks here, out there. But, thinking about putting out new merch out there. So stay tuned. So this segment, as you guys saw in my last segment, when I was talking about the truth about Facebook groups, I did one about wrestling groups and e-feds. If you have not watched that and you're a wrestling fan like me, I'll leave that link down below so you can go ahead and sit down and watch it. This one here is about pretty much Facebook, the truth about Facebook groups, but pretty much is about like the social life. It's not pertaining to, I will say, wrestling groups or Facebook groups. This one's a whole different beast. A whole different beast. And when I tell y'all, there's the good, there's the bad, and this is the ugly. And chances are how long it is, I may have to do 2 parts. Because, yeah, from my experience, whoo child. But before I do that, before I even speak on it, disclaimer. I'm not here to talk about anybody in any of the groups. I'm not talking about any of the groups that I'm in. Or any other groups. I'm not here to drag no groups. I'm not here to drag no one. I'm going to leave the disclaimer back in the description box just in case, I know I talk fast, and y'all feel like rewinding, but I'm over here to tell the truth, so help me God. That's why I said when it came to my YouTube channel, that's what I was going to do. So if you have not watched this video, please do not go off by hearsay. Please sit down and watch this video. Hell, y'all share this video amongst your friends so it won't be no he said, she said, well, Lala said this and Lala said that. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let me give you the good part. So when you start in a Facebook group, well, the way it works is somebody invites you, or you could go ahead and request to join. So there's 2 ways. You can either request to join or you get invited. Once you're in there, this is what happens. You see a lot of posts. Some of them be like just silly, sometimes outrageous, rated R, XXX, the whole 9 yards. We're all adults. And we're not talking about like Facebook groups like teeny boppers. No, we're talking about adults. Us adults. Who work 9 to 5 or don't work. But we're going to leave that part alone. We're going to leave that alone. And mostly with these groups, it's a safe haven where you could go ahead and express yourself. Not only that, meet new people, network, socialize. So then, the more you engage in these groups, so then when you go to these parties, it don't be weird. It won't be like, it won't be awkward for you. In my case, when I started, and I'm going to keep it a buck, I was still not in my right state of mind because I was still going through my anxiety that it was clouding my judgment. And I hid it so well up to the point almost towards the end of 2018. I'm going to get to that in a few. So, and I was still going through a process that I felt like, I felt like the people who I thought were there for me were not there for me. I felt abandoned, and it was too much. So when I got into this group life, I was like, okay, cool. Let me meet some new people, and we'll figure it out from there. Cool. That's what I did. Then, whereas we get invited to these parties be dope sometimes. Not all parties be dope. And I'm going to explain that later as well. But at that point, the parties be dope. You know, you meet some people. Sometimes you have to look at people twice. And I'm going to say why. And a lot of people brought this up. It's either they're what's the term? Hat fishing. So like guys, they wearing a hat so their hairline might be back here. Or like the females, they use the filters so you don't know how they really look. So when they see you and they get mad at you that you don't say hi to them, we're like, yo, but you've been using filters. So, you need to cut that out. We don't know who you are without the filters. So sometimes you have to take a double take. 9 times 10 with me, when I was not in the right state of mind, I was still a little too shy to talk to people. So me being an inbox ninja, I will go and tell that person like, hey partner, I saw you, but I was like too scared to talk to you because I felt intimidated. Intimidated. Me, the baddest woman on YouTube, like intimidated because I'm socially awkward. I don't know if anybody noticed. Well, anybody who knows me, I'm kind of socially awkward. So it will take me time to like get around, engage more on the boards than to get around you physically. So also the good part is you make new friends. Then you find out y'all got something in common. Like plenty of people who I met in these groups, at first I was like a little hesitant to tell them like, hey, I'm a wrestling fan. But then like when I told them like, hey, I'm a wrestling fan, that's when they got to realize like, okay, this girl really watch wrestling. Like this times I posted videos like when they like have the boards like, what you doing? And in the comments, the part in Facebook when you could do a picture or video, I will put like my camera phone to the TV and you'll see like either Raw, SmackDown, or NXT, hell, 205 Live, or a pay-per-view playing in the background, and they're like, this bitch is a wrestling fan. Like, she is a top wrestling fan. And people who is already now friends with me on Facebook or follow me on Instagram or hell, even Snapchat knows like, okay, she is a wrestling fan. Like, they respect me for that, which is cool. Sometimes they have a little jokes here and there, which is okay because, it's cool. A couple of guys talking about they want to suplex me, and I'll be like, no, I might put you in the walls of Jericho, or I might super kick you. Don't let me tune up the band. No, we're not doing that. So another good thing too, you tend to explore your horizons. Like me, when I first moved to Georgia, I was not going to be driving like 30, 40 minutes to no location. Now it's like I pick up myself and I'll be like, okay, mom, I'm going to this party, da da da. Hey, mom, I'm going to that party. Hey, mom, I'm going to this party. And with that being said, you still meet new people. You still talk to the people that you engage with on the boards, or you talk to a messenger every day. And also, you also engage with people, be able to engage with the people in the groups outside of groups. Like y'all can have like be in a deep conversation and y'all might just intertwine, and then later on in life, y'all might end up creating a great friendship and create great bond, Or 9 times out of 10 with these, with these Facebook groups, you run into somebody that's from your same area. To be honest, that's the best. I lost count of how many people I ran into that's from New York. There's some that's from Brooklyn. There's some from Queens, Long Island, Staten Island. I don't know. I think I ran into somebody that's from Staten Island. I don't know yet. From the Bronx, and, all over New York. So it's like, okay, you feel, when we get together, it's like a New York takeover. It's a New York takeover. So I feel good with that. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I know there's a couple of people. This is one person, this one cat. When I first met him at the fight party, he's from Queens. Cool nigga. We are still cool till this day. Like, I could pick up the phone and call him, or we could talk on Messenger. That's my ninja. I can tell you that as much. Now, also, I was a little, like, kind of felt like the outsider. But with these Facebook groups, some people don't want to make you feel like that. They want to, welcome you with open arms. Also, whereas the same girl that could be out of old boys league, she gonna be the one talking to you, talking about, hey, friend. I'm like, wait, bitch, you talking to me? What? But not like on some like trying to holler, but it's just like, hey, how you doing? Hey, friend. That type of person. And there was a couple of like a bunch of females in there, like, oh my God, they're pretty. And they don't got no filters going on. And I'm like, dang. I remember it was like probably 1, 2, 3. I named them as my fairy makeup godmothers. Cause I'm like, how the hell your makeup stay on? When I put on my shit be looking like Clayface from Batman. I need to know your secret. And I kid you not, they helped me out. Shout out to my 3 makeup fairy godmothers. They know who they are. I ain't gonna name them here. We gonna keep that disclosed. Cause y'all gonna try to take them from me. Nope. Also, the good part is networking. You wanna that's when it was the nail in the coffin for me. Cause my friend E from up top, he's in New York, he said, look here, miss. And that's how he was saying miss. He would call me miss. Look here, miss. If you're trying to network and you're trying to put your brand, you probably put your YouTube channel out there, you have to get out there. I'm like, no, I want to stay home and just go under the covers and watch wrestling all freaking week. It's like, nope, you got to put yourself out there. So what I did, I put myself out there. But at the same time, I had this mentality like, yo, how the hell to dress at these parties? Like, do you wear jeans and sneakers? Do you wear this? So my style is so like all over the place. 1, I think of colors. 2, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. So I'm just going to dress like just straight jeans and sneakers and sometimes snap back and just look cute and figure the shit out. But then it's like 9 times 10, I'm like, okay, let me dress a little cuter and then figure it out. And then I go off of styles from like people like famous, or sometimes I do styles that's like from wrestlers. So it's like, or from something I saw on TV or something I saw on YouTube. Like now I started cutting up shirts. So if anybody who knows me see me in a distressed shirt, I ain't call for $20, $25 for it. No, I cut the shit my goddamn self. Okay. All right. Now, another thing I would love to portray in terms of group life. And the good part is you have people that's like admins and moderators. Those are people that looks over the group page and make sure shit is right. Whereas they make sure they want to make their members, feel good that they're on this page and there's no drama, there's no foolery. There's also like no bullying or that type of behavior that I know of some sort. Whereas sometimes I see posts like, hey, don't be sending, don't be jumping in people's inbox. It's like there's one like when it comes to the fellas. Some of you guys, don't get mad at me. Don't shoot the messenger. Y'all be jumping in these girls' inbox. And y'all be saying the wrong shit. And when it gets too out of hand, what happens is they end up telling the admins and moderators. So now the admins and the moderators got to go ahead and make this big old post. Like, telling y'all about yourselves. Like, yo, y'all corny. Y'all over here jumping in these females' inboxes with these dick pics. Y'all whack. Y'all don't know how to, the whole, I mean, that's my version. But, usually be a long paragraph and stuff. Look, I didn't have time to read it, but I get what they said. Like, look, bro, you corny for doing that. Cut it out or you get kicked out. That's it. And one thing I learned is like, depending on who you vibe with in the group, and if you vibe with the admins and the moderators, then you're golden. I'm not saying that you vibe with them. No, I can't say that part because that's gonna be a bold-faced lie. Pretty much when you vibe with the admins and the moderators, first off, you don't get kicked out. They won't shun you. They understand that you active in the groups. You're not a lurker. And another thing you don't want to do is be a lurker. Don't be a lurker, because if you're a lurker, they'll get you. You get got. You will get got. Because one of these days you pop up, I know you'll be like, hold up. Who you? Where you come from? Like, I don't know you. That's my purse. So the good part is you make new friends, you socialize, go to the greatest parties, go to the clubs. Hell, you might find love in there. I don't know. Might find a new man, a new girl. Get over the last person. And everything will be okay. But then here's the bad part, though. I don't think, and what I'm about to say, the bad part, because remember I said it's the good, it's the bad, and it's the ugly. And I'm coming off from experience already. I just started since last year, I would say late September, going October. And I see some good things, and then I see some bad things, and I see some ugly shit. And there's no telling what I'm about to spiel of the bad part and the ugly part. Let's see how many Facebook groups I'm going to be in after I spill this. Because for one, when people watch this shit, and I know they're going to watch it, they're going to be like, what the bumblefuck? Or get this bitch out my group, she talks too much. Or I'm going to get inboxed. Or people's going to throw subs. Because a lot of people's famous for that. Doing lots of fucking subs. So, most likely, I have no choice but to spill all this lovely tea that I had in my soul. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If you have not watched this video, if you have not, do not come up to me. Do not go in my inbox. You could go in the comments. If you watched it, you could. In the comments, I know I might get dragged. I know I'm going to get dragged by my edges, whatever edges I have left on my head. That's fine. But the only thing I ask, if you have not watched this video, do not run up to me and be like, well, I heard you said so-and-so. Because I may look at you and be like, were you one of my viewers? Because I can send you the link right now. So, on to the bad part.